Well, hello everyone. My name is Cindy from Blue Shore Vacations, and we are here today to introduce our newest agent, Shae. I'm so excited that you're joining the team, Shae. Why don't you tell us a little bit about you as we get started?
Okay. Yeah. So like Cindy said, my name is Shay and I'm just so excited to be working with Blue Shore Vacations. I personally used Blue Shore myself for family vacations, with my whole family and just me and my husband. And we were just like, "Oh, this is so much easier. This is so much better." Um, but I really loved the planning piece. And so I chatted with Cindy and was like, hey, I love what you're doing. I think it's amazing, and it was so helpful for me at a time when I could not plan for myself. But now I'm like in a space where that's all I want to do. I want to plan my trips, but I want to plan your trips, and I want to plan the neighbor's trip.
Yeah,
And honestly, for the sake of my husband, who wants me to like just simmer for our bank account, he was like, "Why don't you channel all this energy into everybody around you,
yeah.
figure out what they want, and do it for them." And I'm like, all right, I'm in. Let's go.
Right.
So I'm super
Yeah,
excited.
I love your passion. That's so great. I know that you have, pardon me, tons of really specific personal travel experience. So why don't you tell us a little bit about like where you've personally been and what kinds of trips you've taken?
Yeah, so I've actually been traveling a good portion of my life because my dad owned a travel agency when I was a kid. And he was very passionate about learning about different cultures and then teaching them to us. So we also had lots of exchange students from all over the place living with us at different times. So not my first trip, but my first, I would say like life-changing trip that really like made me want to travel more, was when I went to Germany, the Berlin area to go visit. A, an exchange student that we had had for so long. She calls me sister. She calls my parents mom and dad. And so I got to go visit her when I was 16. Um,
Yeah.
I went on a train by myself to go visit her. We explored so much, and I was like, "This is it. This is it for me." A couple years later, I told my parents I need to go back to Europe. So I went to Italy. I went to Venice. I went with a group, which was a new experience for me at the time, but honestly really cool because everyone had different backgrounds. And so I got to meet a whole bunch of new people, and we all got to just kind of come together over one unique shared interest, which was super fun.
Absolutely.
It was yeah, it was like a religious one. And that was, I don't know. So that honestly really sparked my interest for group trips.
Mhm.
And I've been to Canada on a group trip, to Nova Scotia area.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
and then recently went to Ireland, just with my husband,
Yeah.
which was amazing. We
Yeah.
drove all over. So yeah.
Yeah, you
I
sure
mean,
did.
I've been to more places, but those were my favorites.
I love all of that. You also have sailed the seas a little bit, so you've
Yeah.
experience with cruises. I
Yeah.
love that. It's super important to work with a travel agent who has like on the ground experience in their areas of expertise. There's no substitute, no amount of book learning or online learning or Google searching that replaces somebody that's kind of been there and done that.
Yeah.
So I love that for you. You're really going to be able to take care of your clients. Well, so speaking of the online stuff, let's talk about what are you certified and trained in? Because there's a whole world of travel to visit,
Mhm.
but you've got some specialties. So tell us about that.
Yeah. So I am certified and trained in sandals and beaches, as well as a ton of other all-inclusive resorts. I think one thing that a lot of people don't realize
Mhm.
is that there's actually more than just sandals and beaches when it comes to all-inclusive. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Um, and so that's definitely something that I can do. My favorite, I think my main expertise are group trips and adventure type trips. So, like National Geographic has amazing, amazing opportunities for you to go by yourself, with a group, with your family, wherever you want, literally on any of the seven continents. And they will partner with you, and there will be boots on the ground, people that live there and know the area that will be walking you through um, the whole experience, guided tours. Like, do you want to make cheese in Peru? Sure, like whatever, like
Yeah.
these are things that you can do.
Yeah.
Do you want to go make bread from a local baker? Great. Like that honestly sounds amazing.
Right.
And there's a whole realm of different groups that are partners that we work with that do those kinds of trips that I'm certified in those individual ones as well.
Yeah.
But that one's just the most exciting to me, I think.
I love that those kind of deeply culturally immersive experiences. I have spent 15 years cultivating relationships with trusted suppliers that Shae has access to. So she can go out there and you can tell her what kind of a trip she wants, and we're gonna be able to get her those connections for her clients day one. So starting out right now. And I love that for your clients again. So, okay, what do you want people to know about you? What will it be like to work with Shay?
I think I can bring a lot of different perspectives. But most importantly, I think I've been in so many different stages of my life since I've been traveling since I was younger, that my needs have changed over times. And so I really realized that each trip is completely different. Like I could do a London trip for one family
Mhm.
and then completely redo the entire thing for somebody else because they're in a different phase of life or they just need a different vibe. And I kind of love that challenge. Um, I travel with kids now. I didn't used to do that before. That's a whole different ball game. And so I'm familiar with that. I know those things, I know those little extra tips that you might not realize when you're bringing young children across seas or whatever. So um, I've done solo traveling and group traveling and traveling with kids and traveling with your spouse. And so um, I really feel like I have, with that experience, you can't really throw anything at me that I'm not really prepared for.
Yeah.
And I
I
just really
have,
want it to be a whole vibe for them. Like, I want it to be better than their Pinterest board
there
dreams.
you go.
Like, give it to me. Tell me all the things. Let's go. So,
There you go. And that was the last question is what do you want for your clients?
yeah, I
Yeah.
want it to be a dream, something that they're never going to stop thinking about. They're going to be talking about
Yeah.
forever, or the trip that's going to make them want more. Like, I want to do that again. Where can we
Yeah.
go next? Like,
Amazing.
because they went and they saw and they did, and they realized how life-changing it was. And like, wow, there's parts of the world that I've never seen before, and it's so different than where I'm at now. What else have I not seen?
Absolutely.
So
That's so exciting.
yeah.
I love that you're here. Okay, lightning round.
Okay.
Here's your questions. Tell us your most recent trip.
We went to Bermuda in October, so a couple months ago, my family and I did. And it was amazing and it was beautiful and we loved it. It was on a cruise.
Favorite childhood vacation?
Germany.
Yes, you've already said that.
Yeah.
Best trip of all time.
Ah, they're all great. I'll go with Ireland because I went with my husband and that was our first like
Yeah.
big trip together.
Top three bucket list trips for you.
Oh, three. I need more than three. Okay.
How about five? You could.
Um, okay. Well, I want to do an Alaskan cruise. I
Mm,
want to go to Morocco so bad.
okay.
And I want to go in a hot air balloon in Morocco and I want to ride a camel and I want to sleep under the stars in the desert. That's a whole thing. I'm gonna bump that to number one.
Okay,
That
there
one's
you
number one. Okay, I want to go to Japan
go. Hmm.
and I want to eat ramen in Japan. There's a lot of things I want to do there, but that's just like one little thing. That's three. Australia
Oh,
has
yeah.
a passion of mine, mostly because it is my daughter's and she wants to go so bad, and I want to give that to her.
Oh,
Also, the kangaroos are wild, so I really want to see them.
oh my
That's
God.
four.
Yeah.
Mm, and Portugal.
Okay.
I want a whole wine
The whole thing,
tour
the
in
whole
Portugal.
tour. There you go. I love
Yeah.
that list. That's a great list. I've never heard somebody say all those in that combination. So wonderful.
I just want to see all the things.
Thing. What is more important to you, good food or good accommodations?
Ooh, the food.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like
Because
that.
I like great accommodations, trust me.
Hmm.
Um, but you can you can't taste the same kind of food in other countries as you can right here.
Well, that's a good point. Good point. And then last lightning round question. What is your next trip that you have planned?
Jamaica. We're going on a cruise in a few months to Jamaica. Perfect day at Coco Cay
Hmm.
and Nassau.
Very good. I love
Yeah.
that. Well, Shae, welcome to the team. I want you to tell the whole world that you're ready to book their travel and take care of all of your clients from the time you book till the time they come home. And give her a call, send her an email. She's going to include all that in post. And I'll just look forward to many years of working together. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.